Hey, SEGways!
So the time has come. It's finally here. Side-Eye Guy revisits Sam and Colby for the first time since the Bel Air house controversy was exposed, around this time last year. Shortly after my interview with the Bel Air house owner Kristen Lee, I decided to not touch another Sam and Colby video for a whole year. There is no doubt that these series of videos exposing Sam, Colby and Seth Borden's antics during their time at the Bel Air house helped my small channel in a very big way, but it also did come at a cost. Before these videos and since, I have received my fair share of negativity, but it really doesn't affect me, it just kind of comes with the job of being a debunker. But the sheer level of nasty comments I got from covering this story was crazy.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Those Sam and Colby fangirls and fanboys can get real nasty. Normally I don't let this kind of stuff get to me, but a very common criticism I got from these people having a go at me was that at the time I was covering too much Sam and Colby, which is a very telling thing coming from people with such usernames as this. That I, of all people, am obsessed with Sam and bloody Colby. But to be fair, some of these criticisms actually held some water. At this young stage of my channel, I probably was covering too much Sam and Colby. So I thought to myself, sod it, I'm gonna go a whole year without doing one Sam and Colby video.
Well, whoopee shit.
Well, that year is up. And I've had so many of my followers requesting that I make a video reacting and debunking Sam and Colby's third episode of their Hell Week series. Because this is the video where Colby gets possessed.
Stupid.
So, before we get started in the video, I have to take the time to thank all of my amazing members and patrons for your fantastic ongoing support. You have no idea how much I appreciate every single last one of you. Sam and Colby won this week's vote by a landslide, easily beating CJ Fasion and Kelsey Davis. If you wish to get involved in my next vote and have your say, then please consider becoming a member or a patron, but if you're not in the best position to do so, all good, a like, a comment, a share and subscribing to the channel will all help me out in a very big way. Ta very much. Please go watch Sam and Colby's original video before you start on my load of old rubbish. Not that Sam and Colby need a shout out from a channel as small as mine or anything, but it's still the polite thing to do.
Manners matter.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby, and welcome to Hell Week!
Calm down.
Was that the possession? Is it over already? Can I end the video now?
We are currently attempting to spend a week at the haunted Farrar School, and today is day 5.
And we own this place now.
So Sam and Colby purchased an abandoned school that's allegedly haunted, and they have based their whole Hell Week series ghost hunting this one location. I kinda wish I was doing the video where Exploring with Josh got involved in this, because even though I haven't covered an Exploring with Josh video in a while, he is still my favourite.
Gay!
But instead, I'm gonna do this one. Yay.
The Farrar School is haunted by students and an entity called the Principal.
Just so we're clear, there is no documented deaths on this property. But to be fair, Sam and Colby don't say otherwise. So really, there is no reason or even a backstory on why this place would be haunted. It just is. Apparently. And not just haunted, as Sam and Colby will go on and on and on about in this video, it's one of the most haunted places they've ever seen in their whole ghost hunting careers. And what a surprise that the place that they purchased just so happens to be so unbelievably, incredibly haunted. Certainly more haunted than many of their rivals anyway, according to, of course, Sam and Colby. Anyway, for this Hell Week series, Sam and Colby have a bunch of rules that they follow to try and make the whole thing into a game, which I don't really hate or anything, I just don't care, so I'm just gonna skip ahead.
We are currently sitting in the grave that I dug last night. What's up?
Did Sam actually dig that grave? Because, you know, digging a hole that deep and that big is seriously hard work. Not that I've been digging graves or anything. Or have I?
And tonight we're going to be joined by some of your favorite guests ever on the Sam and Colby channel.
What the fuck? Guys! It's Chris and Celina!
Good God, now I really do wish I was watching the Josh episode. I've covered KallmeKris and Celina Spooky Boo not so long ago in their part 1 and part 2 investigations at Chris and Caleb's house. Caleb being Chris's partner, Oompaville. In short, Caleb stole the whole show, Chris is funny but gullible, and Celina is absolutely full of shit. Oh yeah, and of course, their house isn't haunted.
Well, duh.
As much as Celina desperately tries to convince us otherwise. I started off kind of enjoying watching Celina's videos, but the more I watch, the more pungent the bullshit gets. So let's see what nonsense she's got installed for us in this video.
This is our building!
And what the fuck made you decide that?
I know I've made my fair share of jokes about ghost hunters needing to go back to school and all, but this is ridiculous. They should have invited Mackie and Amanda. I doubt they've ever set foot in a school.
We're gonna leave the building and go to the woods alone. So you guys are by yourselves.
Okay.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
The second floor is mostly known for apparitions of students and children who are known to be tricksters. While they are investigating in there, we are going to be in the deep woods, which we have not investigated yet, and hopefully we can get some answers to what happened last night.
Please don't make me watch the previous videos to figure out what happened last night.
Water boys room? Damn.
Gosh, it smells.
It does.
Ew, it's
Ew.
shit. Does
Why do
all men's bathrooms smell like?
That's nothing. Go to the men's room in an old British football stadium. That's a smell direct from hell itself.
Oh, come on, is there fucking shit demons in here?
A shit demon!
I feel like I've seen this before.
Like, you know when you walk into a room and you get like deja vu, but it's not even deja vu, it's like I've literally walked through this before.
I'm sure Chris has stunk out many bathrooms.
There are many theories as to why investigators believe that Farrar Elementary School could be haunted.
The land itself has such high energy that spirits here could manifest so much more easily than other locations.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
We also have to think of the spirits of nature itself. Water is known to attract spirits due to its constant movement, which creates and transports energy.
Running water attracts supernatural activity, like taps, or all the oceans, which you know is the majority of the planet. Or when it rains, are they just ghosts popping up all over the place doing covers or singing in the rain? I kind of miss my year not doing a Sam and Colby video. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was a good year or anything, because I've watched some real gutter trash videos.
With so many trees and water on this property, some think that there are entities here that only wish to protect the natural environment.
Damn, they are real desperate to find a reason to make this place haunted. This is one of the things that puzzles me about the lore of ghosts and why locations are in fact supposed to be haunted. One argument I hear often is that a spirit can remain in a location that they died in, which if I was to be charitable I suppose makes the most sense. But then I hear that a spirit can haunt a location because a significant moment or trauma happened in their life, and now this person died, their spirit is conveniently just lingering around the place. And then the next thing you hear is where the person is in fact buried. But there is absolutely no consistency with this. The only thing that I can see that the lore changes on is depending on who is making the profit out of it. Haunted property owners will manipulate a ghost story any way they can in the desperate attempt to claim that their property is haunted, and to make money out of it. And they will find any loophole they can to make sure that the ghosts are in fact in their house.
We called our friend Pythian Priestess, and she believes that the spirits of the land have been here so much longer than any spirits from the school itself.
This sounds familiar. If all else fails with your ghost lore, just resort to the land being haunted by spirits so old that you can get away with no documented evidence to back up your bullshit claims. This has worked very well in places like the Conjuring House or the Hinsdale House. Many of the claims made in these places have been outright debunked, so what do? Resort to claims of ancient Indian burial grounds.
Dude, this is right next to the creek, so if there's ever gonna be like spirits of the land, it would be like right next. Oh, this just spiked as I was saying that. Guys, we're out in the literal woods, like why would this spike?
Because you're literally holding a battery-powered Ovulus in the same hand as you have the EMF reader. Bloody hell, Sam, come on now. You're not even trying to hide the bullshit.
Our goal tonight is to figure out if the school can be safe for other visitors.
I really hope they mean in a health and safety kind of way, and not in a paranormal sense.
You know what is happening here at the school right now. It seems like there's some sort of war between good and evil.
Someone's been watching too much Harry Potter. This ain't Hogwarts, mate. More like hogwash. Thank you, thank you. There's lots more where that came from. It's still early in the video, sadly.
4-man. 2. Soccer. Do not. Oh my god, this is going so much. How is out in the middle of the woods so powerful?
Powerful. You've just shown the thing spitting out random words with no correlation to the questions you asked. How is this showing any kind of power?
First sentence.
Then it happened.
Okay, that was weird.
I know, right? I'm surprised as much as you are. I didn't think Chris could read either.
Is there anything that we can do to help this school right now?
Well, to start with, maybe you could clean up the toilets if they're stinking of shit.
Say tools.
Tools. So there's tools that we could use.
Warrior. Warrior ghost. Warrior and ghost.
More random nonsense. The obvious is the worst. Chris sums it up pretty well for me.
No, I hate it, 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 I hate it.
Fresh. They're new people.
Yes.
Tide. Stunt. Best stunt. Schoolyard.
Schoolyard? No way.
In the schoolyard. Holy shit.
They ignore all the random words and make a big deal of one word that fits their narrative, while conveniently ignoring all the jargon. They keep going back to the obvious like it's actually interesting or compelling, but I'm gonna save you all from the obvious bullshit overload and skip the rest of this obvious crap.
Another boys' room that smells like shit.
Chris, what? I just got home.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, wow, you're really giving her.
Yeah, just go ahead. I'm good.
Nice.
I don't have to wipe. I shook it off.
Solid.
Oh, thanks.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents?
After you. No? What's up? What's up? What did you see? What did you see?
That's what happened.
What happened? What? Really? What? What are you feeling?
So I get flashes and pictures. It's like someone else's memory in my head.
Yes. Bullshit.
I don't know if it was a teacher or who it was, but like, I'm like saddest day. I saw a man sitting on a chair, and then the flash. It was like different kids.
Let's see if he's rotting in hell or not, I guess. I guess we're saying like this room then?
So Celina is now accusing a former teacher of this school of SAing kids. There is no evidence to back any of this up. Just Celina and her gifts, which I've shown in previous videos is about as reliable as a 1980s Skoda. I hate it when self-proclaimed psychic mediums make these kind of horrible allegations. It's a disgusting thing to say about other people, especially when you think about the teachers who used to work at this school are very much real people who would most likely be alive today, and may well have watched this horrible video. Not to mention to any real victims of these kind of crimes. As far as I'm aware, even Amanda hasn't accused anyone of SA in the past. This is what I mean about Celina doing my head in the more I watch her bullshit. But even by her bullshit standards, this is the first time I've ever seen anything this gross from her. Anyway, next, Sam, Colby, Chris and Celina all meet back together in the school, and Celina decides to share her visions with the fellas.
There was just like a general single man, just like this like angry man, like he's just angry. And then as soon as we got up here, we went up in this room, and then there was the side room, and he was doing some bad things.
Pretty serious accusations here without any proof whatsoever. So shortly after we hear about this very sad and serious subject that Celina has pulled out of her ass, the group decide to do some weird cringy skit where they all get dressed up for prom, and they do these weird poses. And honestly, at this point, the whole thing just feels like a fever dream. To go from talking about kids being SA'd to what we're watching right now is just so weird to me. The tone is just so off. To go from this,
And he was doing some bad things.
straight into this.
Oh my god, wait, this is better than my actual prom. This is amazing. Wait, what?
Okay. I'm not going to get all judgmental on the direction they've taken this dumb video, but at this point, surely most of us can agree that this is clearly no longer a paranormal investigation. I have no idea what this is really supposed to be. It's almost like some kind of Nickelodeon kids show now. I'm sure the young fans of these YouTubers will be somewhat entertained by all this, and you know, that's perfectly fine and all. This is clearly not meant for me, but of course it isn't. Since I don't really believe in ghosts as much as I'd like to be proven wrong, I'm not going to get on my high horse about the stupid shit I'm watching right now, and that they're not treating the ghosts with any kind of respect or anything like that. But at this point, it is very, very clear that they are just entertainers. And I wish they would just make some kind of disclaimer making this very clear from the beginning, that this is meant to be taken as entertainment and nothing more.
Alright guys, so for Ghost Prom, this is obviously a trigger event. We're just trying to get all the ghosts here if we can.
Oh, a trigger event. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, because the ghosts you've talked about so far would obviously be interested in attending prom.
Cue the music!
Yeah, Sam! Alright!
Right, well, that's enough of this bollocks. Forgive me for skipping this. If Sam and Colby are just running out of new ideas for their videos, couldn't they at least try something other than ghost hunting content altogether? As long as they don't go back to their horrible pranking shit.
Following fat people.
Would you stop that? Please! Stop.
Following fat people.
Alright! Enough! Stop it!
That's really quite a zinger, isn't it?
We need you to go into one of your trances and figure out what's going on here at the school.
Colby asking this stupid shit from Celina is even more stupid than all the stupid I just had to sit through.
We've set up the center of the gym so that Celina can do her trance.
I'll be right over there on the edge of my seat.
I find that I can get to a really crazy place if I cut off vision and hearing.
Interesting. This is how I find myself watching most of Celina Spooky Boo videos.
I see clips of the school just throughout time. It's like 3 men, 1 man, really mad that it was built. There's a female teacher. She used a yardstick. She would slap the wrist, but for literally no reason. It looks like 50s or the 60s. There's a boy, Paul, maybe.
If you go back and watch the very first video I did on Celina, I used to think she was alright. Pretty funny. Even stuff like her sleepwalking videos I didn't mind so much because I thought they were just meant to be jokes. But the more I watch her content, the more I realise that she really leans into this psychic medium bullshit real hard, and seems to often say some pretty outrageous things and makes up complete nonsense purely for clicks and attention.
Wait, what the fuck happened there?
Dude, I hate balloons already. I hate that.
What the fuck?
It was taped down to the table.
It was taped down with duct tape. You could see the duct tape.
I mean, surely the duct tape just came loose. Believers are welcome to think that this was paranormal, I suppose. For me, this is just duct tape that possibly wasn't pressed down on the table hard enough, and the balloons just came loose.
Wait. Hold on, just wait. There's a man, okay? He rides, okay.
Well, this video just became a different kind of weird.
Okay, where? No, where? He burned her. Okay, I want to take her out. No!
Well done! Best part of the show so far! Encore!
Stop. No, wait, there's someone. Okay, woman. So there's a guy, he rides a bike, has a big bike. He burned her. And he burned her in the broiler. And they took everything out. They fucked everything up. And a bunch of people know. The guy did it, he's dead. And he's here because he did something really bad.
Bloody hell, she is really milking this. Never underestimate the desperate need for a YouTuber's attention.
In the broiler, and they started it up, and then he used a shovel. But I think, like, whatever's left is, like, buried.
It's times like these that Celina needs to spend more time learning in school than making shit up about a school for clicks and likes. Your standard boiler gets to about 60 to 70 degrees Celsius. Despite what scriptwriters like Only Murders in a Building will tell you in their most recent season, I love that show by the way, and my guess is Celina likes it too. Your standard boiler, even for a large building like a school, doesn't get anywhere near hot enough to incinerate a body, even the body of a child. In order to do this, you need a specialized furnace that can get to around 800 to 1000 degrees Celsius to successfully incinerate a body. As far as I'm concerned, this is proof that Celina is making all of this up as she goes along, like she always does. To lie about kids getting SA'd and their bodies being incinerated in a school boiler is so fucking gross. And guess what? There is no proof whatsoever that anything she has said about these children is true. Nothing.
We're gonna do the Estus method, guys. Chris, are you down to go under this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
As much as I dislike the Estus method, especially after doing it myself so many times, I'm just glad Chris is going under this and not Celina.
Are you nervous? You just like feel, or you just like look like nervous.
Honestly, I'm fighting vomit right now.
Celina seems to get sick around Sam and Colby quite a lot.
Guys, Celina's calling.
Celina!
I've never been this kind of sick before. I've thrown up 25 times.
No one cares!
Is there any spirits or anybody in here that can cheer me?
Hear ya? You've been screaming like fucking maniacs all fucking night.
I was looking
From the window.
Oh my god!
If it said I was looking through the window, then maybe that would be interesting. But just saying I was looking is nothing. And Colby is clearly just adding extra layers to fit his narrative.
Who did they see in the windows? Who did Sam and Colby catch on the thermal?
Is it you or someone else?
dead.
Dead, someone dead.
I'm done with this Estus nonsense. I'm gonna skip the rest of it, but I find it interesting that the gang spin this old YouTubing ghost hunter chestnut yet again.
Demonic
in the boiler room banished this demon.
Before Sam and Colby set foot in this building, I cannot find anyone who claimed that there were demons in here. This is something new that they decided to inject into this abandoned school. And of course they have, because demons is where the money is. Anyway, Celina and Chris now leave, and I can't say I'm going to be missing Celina for the last 35 minutes of this video. Sam and Colby go to sleep, and the next day they introduce their next and final guest of their Hell Week series.
Introducing
Priestess! We knew she was gonna come regardless, but we didn't realize how dire this situation was. Decided to ask for some professional help.
She has a pretty small channel, so well done Sam and Colby giving her a platform as big as yours to help her out. But after reading her channel description, I don't think we're going to be seeing eye to eye here. And I'm just going to ignore that she's dressed like a colorblind Thursday Addams.
Like, obviously we need some cleansing just like we did last year at The Conjuring, but when we were talking to you, you said it was a little worse than even The Conjuring House, is that right?
Yeah, you know, I'm really surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad.
Oh right, so she already did a video with Sam and Colby in their last year Conjuring House Hell Week. In all honesty, I still haven't watched any of those episodes. All anyone ever talked about during that whole fiasco was Cody and bloody Satori. Thank God that all calmed down because I was really getting sick of Cody and Satori.
Just on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate Conjuring and then what would you rate here?
So I would say The Conjuring House was a solid 7 out of 10, and you're at like a 9 to 10 out of 10.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We didn't think this was that intense.
Well, calling the Farrar School more haunted than the Conjuring House doesn't really say much as far as I'm concerned. After I spent a whole night at the Conjuring House, I found it about as scary as doing my tax returns. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm still waiting to see Colby get possessed.
First thing we want to do is a tarot card reading with Ashley to specifically figure out if the spirits here like us.
You don't need tarot cards to answer that one for you, sunshine. Skipping all of this, because of course I am.
Farrar School has a wide range of paranormal activity that has been caught. From capturing orbs to people getting shoved into lockers.
There have even been Ouija board sessions that went horribly wrong. Like when one time this girl was hurled 6 feet across the room right after she felt ice cold hands on her back.
Colby just said this activity has been caught, but then when they bring up that someone was thrown across a room, they use footage of the Conjuring House 2 movie. So if this paranormal activity was caught, why can't we just see it? If the best you got is dust, I mean orbs, on camera, then this place is about as haunted as your next randomly abandoned building.
Alright, we are here in the library to do the Ouija board session. Guys, remember, this is where the famous Ouija board session happened, where the girl felt ice cold hands on her back and then got hurled against a wall. Guys, before we get started, obviously there are Ouija board sessions on YouTube that no one believes. They're random toys.
Are we witnessing a moment of clarity from Sam here?
This is not a toy.
This Barbie Ouija board might suggest otherwise.
No bullshit. Colby and I are doing this absolutely for real. Just like The Conjuring House, this is gonna be mind-blowing.
Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
this is real.
This is the most excited I've been for any investigation the entire Hell Week.
Let's go.
Yes, I can really hear the excitement in Sam's voice.
This is the most excited I've been for any investigation the entire Hell Week.
But if the fellas are telling us this is real, then they must really mean it. Ignore the fact that they're making a shit ton of money out of selling you this snake oil. That, of course, is irrelevant. What we're about to watch is 100% definitely legit.
Excuse me, is this Sarcasm 101?
I call upon the goddess Isis.
Did she just start speaking in whale?
Dory. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, this is silly now. This Sam Raimi-like voice effect is all just for show. Sam, Colby, you really need to make it clear that this is fictional entertainment. I've seen the nasty side of your fans, and they believe all of this nonsense with an unhealthy passion. They really do believe this stuff. And it should be your responsibility to make it clear that this is all just for show. And that is perfectly fine. Saying this is all for entertainment is perfectly fine. But you need to make it clear. I mean, come on, you owe your own audience that much at least.
Frank, who we believe is the principal of this Farrar School, are you here with us?
No way they could be pushing this. It must be a ghost or a demon that didn't seem to exist in this school before Sam and Colby started playing Ghostbusters and purchased it.
Spirit, can you confirm that you are the one that's been watching us through the window, the shadow figures, the one that's been talking with us?
Do you actually believe the crap that comes out of your mouth?
Just to confirm, is the thing that you're worried about indeed in the boiler room, is what people say?
Anyone stupid enough to predict either nothing happens or it says no?
Yes.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Is it you, the spirits of the school, that want to be freed?
Yes.
No joke here, guys. Every single question they get a direct answer, and it just so happens to confirm and align with their own made up plot threads that they have created during their Hell Week. If I was to be kind, I could say that this was a subconscious effort to move the planchette, because this is a well-documented thing that can happen during Ouija board sessions. But I'm getting a very strong impression here that this is not in fact the case. I do think Sam and Colby know full well what they're doing here. Of course, this is just my opinion, but come on, just look at this utter shite. I mean, why can't I give it a go? Are we lying to our fans so they can come and do paid ghost tours in our new property?
Yes.
Should we buy Side-Eye Guy merch?
Yes.
Are you the Grim Reaper?
Wow, that makes so much sense.
You're right. This could be worse than the Conjuring House.
I guess this is how you compete with your haunted property rivals these days.
Is the boiler room entity demonic?
If this is yes, I'm gonna skip the rest of the Ouija board bullshit.
Please say yes! Say yes, please! Please say yes!
No doubt about it.
What a shocker! It said yes. Again. Didn't see that coming. I was really worried I'd have to watch the rest of the Ouija board shite.
Excuse me, is this Sarcasm 101?
We promised to take care of the school and give back to the community.
Oh, you broke him!
Come on, I had to make one Bel Air house joke, didn't I? I think I've done well putting it off so late in the video.
God, that was just as crazy as the Conjuring one. I swear, I promise you, I did not move that one bit.
What's scary is that it all makes sense.
Your brain isn't even connected to your mouth, is it?
We're dealing with something demonic here that wants to physically hurt us.
She said, though, and it was confirmed, that they could at least seal it for now.
Yeah.
They could get rid of this demon. I do think we're going to be able to save the school.
For a little bit at least, yeah.
For a little bit.
That's the key thing to focus on here for a little bit. They want this demon plotline to return for future content. This is so obviously, transparently forced and contrived. Next, they ham up Colby going into the boiler room tied up by himself, and this drags on for ages to build up more anticipation.
Dude, if I do this will be the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
All I want to see is Colby getting possessed. I think I deserve a medal waiting this long without rage quitting the video.
The boiler room. Here we go.
Okay.
Oscar goes to...
Why do I get the feeling there'll be Sam and Colby erotic fan fiction that will be heavily influenced by this?
Fuck.
Has Colby always been this bad an actor? Sam is way better, like way more convincing than Colby.
You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me.
No shit, none of you ghost hunters ever get hurt. As much as you like to make out that what you do is so dangerous, I have never seen any of you actually get hurt by any kind of paranormal entity.
Alright guys, 7 minutes has started. Here we go. If there's a spirit here that can see Colby right now in the boiler room, please give me a sign. Just want to know that somebody is watching over him.
This Colby possession thing better be coming soon because I'm fucking over it now. Well, to be fair, I've been over it from the first 6 or 7 minutes. So I am running on fumes right now. For the love of God. Before anyone thinks I'm being too harsh on Colby or I'm talking as an armchair lazy debunker, I've been to the basement of the Conjuring house by myself.
Come on, give me a little poke. Give me a wet willy. Give me a purple apple. Give me a wedgie. Give me a flick.
And I was handcuffed to the basement of the Bel Air house by myself.
Be gentle, it's my first time. Just you can make it hurt.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bit creepy, yeah, sure. But this kind of stuff is no way near as scary as Colby is making out. Especially for a guy who does this kind of stuff for a living. Colby has been to more scary places than P. Diddy's party planner. Not to mention other locations that are way more scary than anything paranormal related. In my opinion, what we are watching right now is clearly all for show.
Get away from me. You can't hurt me.
Calm down.
There now, in the corner. Don't come near me. Stay there. I'm commanding you to stay there.
I'm tired, boss.
Only 5 more minutes. Fuck!
Yeehaw! Random cowboy buckaroos!
Okay, this is just getting comical now. Even the biggest Sam and Colby fans have to see this performance for what it is. The scarier they make this place, the more paying customers will flock to their location. This whole Hell Week series is just one huge advertisement.
There'll still be other negative entities in the boiler room after this ritual is performed. Oh, fuck, okay.
See what I mean?
I can't feel my face at all.
I can't feel my face.
The time is almost up. Do you see the demon with Colby right now?
That is so
It's your last chance. If you ever wanted to show anybody your power, if you want to show me your power, what you can do, then do it now.
Is this it? Are we finally here? Is that Colby getting possessed?
I swear to God, I heard a voice behind me to my right now. I'm hearing noises in literally every single direction.
So he's not possessed? What was that weird little look he gave? And then the camera went all slow-mo and the music got a bit more dramatic. What's going on?
Yo!
Colby! You good? Blah blah blah. Sam reunites with Colby and nothing actually happened, apart from I've wasted more time of my life, which has helped bring me closer to death, which at this point I am welcoming.
Well, let's go get Pythian Priestess and figure this out.
Okay.
I'm sorry for putting you through this, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
Your eyes are like really red. Like you actually look like you're really shaken up.
I just can't. I don't know what's wrong. I need to ask Pythian, like, what's wrong with my face. I don't know what's...
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Is the face thing a sign that he was possessed? Where are they going with this shit?
I was gonna ask you if there's a reason why I can't, like, feel my face.
Take a deep breath with me. Hold. Exhale.
I feel like I need the same treatment after watching this bullshit.
So on it. I'm gonna pull whatever was on you. Babe, no, this was not a good idea, okay? Okay.
So that was it. That was the possession. That 3-second edgy look that Colby gave while tied up in the boiler room. They even made the effort to put "the possession" in the title of this video. They really made a big deal of this. And that was it? That was the possession? That was fucking nothing. I sat through this whole video for that? Colby needs to go to Mo Sanji for tips on how to really sell a fake possession.
Oh my God, there he is. He's right there at the window. Mo? Shit!
Anyway, after the witch lady heals up Colby like she's a paladin in an RPG, they all decide to go back to the basement for the final ritual to cast the demon out. Even though they already said that this will most likely just be a temporary solution, so ultimately I don't really see the point of any of this. And as you could probably tell by my voice, I am getting real close to my breaking point here.
And the conjuration shall begin. I do invocate and conjure the spirit of this boiler room. God Most High, I do exorcise thee and do powerfully command thee, O thou spirit of the boiler room.
Oh, if I don't laugh, I'll just cry. Oh, devout spirit of the boiler room. Imagine saying this with a straight face.
Forthwith appear unto me. I condemn thee, spirit. Thou art guilty of great disobedience and rebellion.
It is inside that vessel right now.
Yep, we're gonna go put this outside and we're gonna throw it into a river and we're gonna have the water spirits take care of this nasty.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out. I can't take any more of this Evil Dead type voice modifier to over dramatize something that ultimately is just silly and make-believe. I know I have people who are into witchcraft watching my videos, and that's great and all, but surely you guys have to see how performative this nonsense is. All said and done, I'd give this video about the same rating as the Sam and Colby cinema release movie that they humbly titled Legends of the Paranormal. The ego on these fellas is just insane. Anyway, I hated all of this. I haven't watched a Sam and Colby video for quite a while now, and I feel like their content has gotten significantly worse. I used to kind of enjoy them before, but what I just watched here was definitely not my cup of tea, to say the least. Celina Spooky Boo was definitely the worst part of the video, with her gross lies about child abuse and murder. So, on that chipper note, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the Side Eye Guy channel. Right, I'm off to hunt down every single last one of you who asked me to react to these videos. I know who you are. Ta very much. Cheerio!